My father had just been buried when the woman who abandoned us returned, insisting her new children should inherit everything he left behind. She tore my mourning clothes, grabbed my hair, and ordered me to hand over the house my father built with his life. But when she tried to force me to call her mom, I pulled out my knife. That was the last time she laid a hand on me. The day after my dad died, my mother, gone for more than 20 years, walked in with the children she'd had with another man, ready to fight over his estate. They're my kids too. Whatever you have, they should have it as well. Still in mourning, my eyes swollen from crying, I couldn't stop a hollow laugh from slipping out. He's dead. What good is crying? Get up and count how much money that dead old man left behind. I was collapsed on the funeral hall floor, my grief twisting into dizziness. My father was gone, and I had no one left in this world. And yet Vivian Gates, the woman who vanished when I was 3, was yanking at my mourning clothes, trying to drag me upright. No manners at all. It's your first time meeting your brother and sister, and this is how you act. Crying like some useless thing. I kept my head down, forcing down the fury burning through my chest. My father worked himself to death to raise me. I wouldn't let anyone disturb his peace now. When I didn't answer, Vivian grew even more irritated. She grabbed a fistful of my hair, hauled me to my feet, and shoved me toward a man and a woman. This is Brandon Cooper and Kendra Cooper, your brother and sister. Your dad's dead now. We need a man around here. Brandon needs to get familiar with the place. From today on, this will be his home. And stop pretending to cry. Let's get to dividing the estate. Legally, I get half, and the other half gets split among the 4 of you. I can see this house was just renovated. I'll decide. This house goes to Brandon. Don't worry, he won't throw you out. You can keep a room and visit during holidays. Her voice grew more triumphant with every word. I lifted my head and looked at the pair before me, eyes roaming greedily over the house like wolves staring at fresh meat. Their gaze alone made me nauseous. Let go, I said, the first words I'd said to Vivian in more than 20 years. She froze, then smacked me on the back. Who do you think you're talking to? I looked up at her and smiled. Pleased. She lifted her chin smugly. That's better. You've always needed a good beating to act right. Before she finished, I pulled out my pocket knife and slashed her hand. Aha! Vivian screamed, releasing my hair as blood splattered across the courtyard floor. Dad, look, no one will bully me again. The night I should have spent keeping vigil over my father turned into a scene at the police station. I leaned back in my chair, watching Vivian like she was the biggest joke I'd ever seen. Maybe seeing the officers in uniform boosted her confidence. Her face, pale the whole way here, suddenly regained color. She thrust her poorly bandaged hand toward them and wailed. What did I do in my past life to deserve this? My own daughter stabbed me. The officer tapped the table, frowning at me. What happened? I hadn't even spoken before Brandon Cooper rolled up his sleeves and barked. Pay up. We're not letting this go unless she compensates us. Vivian's injury was minor. As long as she agreed to drop the charges, we could settle this. I didn't want to waste time. I just wanted to get back to my father's vigil. So when the 3 of them huddled together and finally demanded $2,000, I didn't hesitate. Right in front of the officers, I took out my phone and transferred the money. Once the payment went through, Vivian happily signed the waiver. Watching her grin, I asked, don't you feel even a little sad? She blinked. Sad about what? I didn't bother replying. I turned and walked out. As I passed them, their whispers drifted toward me. Mom, she's using the newest iPhone. It's over $1,000. You just got money. Buy me one. Mom, $2,000. She agreed right away. Who knows how much her old man left her? We need to think of something. I was almost out the door when I heard Vivian loudly ask the officer, do you handle inheritance disputes too? The day after we buried my dad according to custom, I thanked the relatives and neighbors of Maplewood Village who had come to help. When the last person left, the mansion went quiet. The silence crushed me so hard I almost wished I had gone with him. Vivian, my mother, had run off with an out-of-town butcher when I was 2 or 3, abandoning my dad because he was too poor. From then on, my dad became both mother and father, working himself to the bone to raise me. When I entered elementary school and didn't need constant care, he finally had time to start a small business. I never knew how large it had grown, only that life kept getting better. He built this mansion. He spoiled me with everything I pointed at. At school, I became the girl everyone envied, the rich kid with the perfect life, but no one saw the part of me that was hollow, the part that should have been my mother.